What's up, you guys? Happy hump day. In case you missed it, this week Tank has gone viral for comments that he made on Angela Yee's show Lip Service about homosexuality. He made the comment that if a man participated in a homosexual act 1 or 2 times, that doesn't make a man a homosexual. And he compared it to a construction worker, that if they worked in construction 1 or 2 times, that doesn't make them a construction worker. It just makes them someone who's done construction. In case you missed it, check it out. And then we're going to get into Pam from Total's comments, where she kind of echoed the same sentiment. The attention. So he went on his Instagram and he doubled down on what he said.
Look, make sure you go watch Lip Service. My interview on Lip Service, Angela Yee and the girls. I said what I said. Y'all so goddamn homophobic. You got to watch the whole clip. In any event, it's just homophobia is real. Let me just tell you that. It's just as real as racism, classism, all of these things, and just as damaging. And it plagues our community the worst. That's this can't be used as a negative. You can't use a human being's existence as a negative. We're going through enough shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going through enough. Like, you don't do that. Like, I get it. You want to call me gay, whatever. I don't have to defend that to you or to anybody. You don't have that power over me. But let's get back to positivity, man. In any event, October 25th, this album is coming out. Elevation. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. Get this album. It's going to work for you.
Now, I was doing some research into the whole situation with Jamie Long, Cyntoia Long, and Pam from Total. And I ran across a blog she did, a podcast she did, where she was basically setting the record straight. And she addressed how Jamie Long has put out there that Pam from Total was gay. And she basically said the same thing that Tank said, that just because you've done construction work a few times doesn't make you a construction worker. Check it out, and then I'll be back with my opinion.
You want to go there? Come on. I don't think you really want to talk about you. So my thing is that all the lies, and like I said to anybody else, come on, hook me up to any machine that you want to hook me up to. But I don't think you can sit down and be comfortable hooked to something, telling all of these lies that you're saying. And then you're going to talk about me sleeping with women. I've never, and I told you before, because let's address this. I remember when you said something to me, and you said something about one of my friends. You was like, oh, is that your girl? And I said, Jamie, I said, how you going to say something to me like that? And you was like, I'm just playing. I was like, don't play with me like that. I said, because I know I know what I used to do. And I've said it before, I've never been gay. Have I slept with women? Yes, I have. Did I enjoy doing what I was doing? Yes, I did. But did Pam say that she was gay? I was never gay. Listen, I was looking for something in somebody. I got the attention that I wanted. I got something that I felt like was going to make me feel better about myself. And that's what I got from the situation. Because if I was gay, that's what I would have said, that I was gay. But I do know that whatever it was that I was going through in my life, that God has delivered me. So if you want to talk something, please speak it from the truth, not from these lies. And then if those of you that didn't watch from the beginning of Pam's World, I encourage you to go back, because when Pastor first got on here, the first thing that she said was that I'm not gay. Because also in your letter, you alluded to the fact that my pastor and I had some type of relationship. The only relationship that we have is sisterhood. It's something that you do not understand, because you're nobody's brother.
Jesus.
You're not a brother to any of the people that you're around. You are one who is trying to capitalize. That's who you are. So if you want to speak truth, we're going to speak truth.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay. And I'm not gay.
Come on, somebody. Not.
I think the thing about that is that, like, y'all, some things, I think if people, and everybody's different, but I think if people have some type of sense, like you could have a bunch of women somewhere and they could be fine, just like on the TV show Girlfriends, my girlfriends. But then, because Pam had a past, like a lot of us have a past, and hers was just public, and a lot of y'all's are hidden. But she had a past. She's talked about it. So now that she's delivered from her past, every woman that she's around, she's now gay. It's like every heterosexual person, just because you're a male doesn't mean I like you. Like, oh, he's a man. Oh, he has a penis. I like you.
Come on.
No. I don't. It's a particular type of person I might like or be attracted to. So just because Pam is not gay, but if somebody is gay, it doesn't mean that another woman, like if you're a woman, it doesn't mean you like every woman. And as a man, it doesn't mean you like every man.
Come on.
Amen.
But that's something that people will try to do and say because I guess they feel like it hurts or it's going to bother you. It doesn't. And I told Pam,
One of your cousins said, "I'm not saved." What's up?
She's more bothered. I
love you, Quan.
She's more bothered for me than me. I say, listen,
Yes, amen.
because this one over here has been my longest friend, and that's over 35 years.
Come on.
And people have said we're gay. Oh, they gotta still be gay. They still friends. Oh, they're gay.
That's
they gotta be gay.
ridiculous. Come
And
on.
neither
I'm like,
one of us have ever had a
Come
past.
on.
and that's
neither
my
one of
best
us.
friend. It's
So
just what it
people
is.
gonna
So
say
I
what
don't
they wanna
care.
say.
Like I don't care.
Straight garbage.
And Jamie
Yeah.
knows that, but he has to. Maybe for his thing as a man, he felt bothered that the fact that you didn't, I guess, bow down or you challenged him in ways.
Yes.
So now it must be another reason to do that.
All right, so here's my opinion. Number one, I can't believe people are really going crazy over this particular topic because to me, it's really very simple. I feel like it's just a matter of perspective. Like someone can do construction work 2 times and for the rest of their life, they may consider themselves a construction worker because they have the ability to do construction work. It's all about perspective, how they identify themselves versus how the public may identify them. A lot of times how you see yourself and how you identify yourself is not how the rest of the world sees you. So when Tank says a man that has engaged in homosexual acts 1 or 2 times is not necessarily homosexual, Tank is giving his opinion from his perspective, how he would categorize that man, which may or may not match how that man categorizes himself. One person who's engaged in homosexual acts 1 or 2 times might feel like, yes, they are homosexual or bisexual. That might be how they identify. Where another person who's had similar experiences 1 or 2 times may not identify as homosexual or bisexual. It's just a matter of perspective. That's all it is to me. Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on the situation. And if you want to see the rest of Pam from Total's video, the link is in the description box. As always, thanks for watching.